Hello everyone. In this tutorial, we are going to see how to insert data into the table. So the topic that we are just going to cover is inserting data in table with a complete set of values. And second topic is insertion of data in some selected column of the table. So let's get back to our MySQL administrative tool. So here in previous lecture we have seen like database has been created, table has been created, and this table have certain number of column and those are present inside the parentheses. So now we are moving to insert data inside this table. So write insert into the table name. So table name is table 1, and here we have to use parentheses the way we have just used while creating the table. Pass the column name. So the very first column that we have used ID, comma, name, comma, roll number. This is the table. Now we have to insert values. So write values and now use the parenthesis, and inside the parenthesis pass the same number of parameter that we have passed here with table 1. So the first one is ID and that should be one integer. So write suppose 3, and second parameter is going to be a string. So write it in single quote string, third comma, and last column is roll number that should be integer. So just give any random integer and at the end use semicolon. Select this and execute the query. Here we can see that query has been executed successfully. So why not we see whether data has been inserted in table 1 or not. So for that let's use select statement. Select star from table 1, use semicolon and execute this. Here we can see that value has been inserted in third row, that is 3 as a ID, string third is the name, and roll number is 34. Now we are going to see how to insert data in some specific column. So for that again we are going to use the same query with certain changes. So here we have just pasted it here, and now we want that we have to insert the value only in ID and name. So we are going to remove roll number column, and here again we are going to remove the value of that specific column, and in place of third string we are going to write string 4, and in place of 3 we are going to use 4. Now this is the query through which we are going to insert the value in selected columns. So just select it and execute it. Now again execute this query. Select star from table 1 to see whether data has been inserted in fourth row or not. So execute it. Here we can see that data has been inserted but null value has been inserted inside roll number column. It means whenever we are going to leave any column without providing any value, then by default null will be set as the value for that specific column. So this was the first example. Let's see some other manipulation as well. Copy it, paste it here, and this time we are going to remove ID column, and here we are going to remove 3. This will be string 5 and this will be something 38. Execute this. Okay, sorry, here we have just made one syntax error, so just complete it as a string 5 within single quote, and now let's execute it. Now here it is saying one row has been affected. So let's again execute this query to see whether data has been inserted or not. So here we can see that string 5 and 38 has been inserted, but null has been set as the value for the very first column ID. It means null will be set for those column for which we are not providing the value. So this is all about insertion of data in table.